Welcome back to another Thrift video, guys. In this video today, I'll be showing you how to transform this t-shirt into this cute one-hand crop top without sewing in less than 6 minutes, guys. If it's something you're interested in, then let's make this top together. So this t-shirt transformation will be really useful to those that don't know how to sew, because we're not going to be doing any sewing, no sewing method at all. For this transformation, all you'll be needing is your chalk, your couple of pins if you have, your tape, and of course your gum. For this, I'm going to be using uhu gum because uhu gum is a very good gum for fabric, has a very strong hold. I would advise you to use uhu gum. You can use any other gum if you have, but this is highly recommended by me. Next thing you want to do is get a small top that you previously had that just fits you perfectly well, so you don't have to do measurement, just in case you don't even know how to do measurement. All you need to do is place the top on this t-shirt or the t-shirt you have, pin it down and cut it exactly the way it is. The exact measurement is what you're going to be cutting out.
Is this karma, or are you getting what you want again? I guess I'm finding it hard to believe in something I couldn't see coming.
After cutting it out, I went ahead to remove the pins so we'd see exactly what we are working with. And the reason why I did not add seam allowance to this top is because the top is very stretchy, so there was no need for seam allowance. If you're using a material that is not so stretchy, please leave seam allowance. Don't forget to leave seam allowance when you are cutting it off your old top. After that, the next thing I did was to just trim out the neck, because I didn't want this top to be as long as the top I used for it. I just wanted about 16-inch length, and what I just did was to trim out the excess, and then I went ahead to fold the top and cut out my neck hole.
A reason to stay. You show me off, it's alright. You can't afford to live without me. Why aren't you afraid to say goodbye? I know you're just the type to be okay without me.
After drawing out the neckline, I went ahead to draw the actual neckline I'll need for this top. It's going to be a one-hand top, and I need the hand to be on my left hand side and the other part to be off. So what I just did was to draw a slant from the original neckline I did to the armhole, just like you're seeing here, and cut. So you can make yours as deep as you want, you can make it as high as you want. I still went ahead to trim out my armhole just to make it a little bit bigger. And then next thing we're going to do is to start putting these pieces together, the back and the front piece. What I'm doing is using my gum to just hem the neckline. I'm going to hem the neckline for both pieces, for the back and the front piece. And then the next thing I did was to, after putting the gum, when you're putting the gum, make sure you're doing it very neatly. You don't want gum all over your top or all over whatever material you're using for this. After putting it neatly, I'm just folding the neckline in for it to stay, and then I use my scissors to make sure it presses in, and that's all you have to do for the neckline.
You're just the type to be okay without me. Is she better? I mean, I don't remember you.
After hemming the neckline, the next thing I did was also to hem the armhole of this top, just the exact same way I did the neckline, putting my gum neatly and folding it in just to make sure it stays perfectly. After that, I went ahead to join the shoulder of this top together, still using your gum. What I would just say is that whenever you're making use or working with gum, just make sure you're doing everything neatly, and make sure you get a gum that can hold properly. Like I said, I recommend this gum, uhu gum, and you can also get any other gum that has a strong hold. After that, I also hemmed the front of this top to the back of this top, and guys, our top is basically ready. So you can wear this top like this if you want, but I also went ahead to do a drawstring for this top, because I didn't just want it to be like a regular one hand top. I needed it to have these cute little drawstrings at the side, so I went ahead to create a drawstring for these tops. So I cut out two long ropes from the remaining piece of material I had. And like I said, guys, this material is really stretchy, so I didn't need to gum these ropes together to hold it together. What I just did was to cut out two pieces of rope and draw just the way you see me doing here. I drew it so it will be longer, and I won't need to gum it, like I said. After that, the next thing I did was to create the casing on this top where we're going to be fixing in these ropes. Guys, don't be deceived. This top may look really small, but it's actually very, very stretchy. So don't be deceived by the size of the top. Next thing I did was to cut out the part for my casing, like I said. I just folded it into half and drew like will I call it semicircle there, and cut it out. So you can make yours as small or as wide as you want. The goal is to have like a circle shape or a tiny little circle when we fix in our rope. So the next thing I did was to put in some gum there and just hem it. But when you're hemming, take note, make sure you have enough space for your rope to pass through, so you won't have difficulty passing your rope through when you finish gumming.
You say it happens all the time. You find it hard to find a reason to stay. You show me off, it's alright. You can't afford to live without me. Why aren't you?
Fixing in the rope is actually our final step to making this cute top, and I'm really excited about how the result is going to turn out. I just cut out that part just to make sure it doesn't get any resistance when I'm trying to fix in the rope, and I'm fixing in the ropes now, guys. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how this will look on me. Let's finish it and see how this will look. So when you're putting in your ropes, just make sure you're putting it in very carefully. And I forgot to mention, don't forget to leave your top to dry for at least 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, so when you're fixing everything, your gum doesn't come off. And this is the final look of this top. Let's try it out and see how it is. This is it on my body. It's looking so cute, and oh god, this is actually how I envisioned it, and I'm excited how it turned out. Let me know in the comment section if this is something you're going to try. This is the before look and this is the after look. This is a very fast and easy top to make, especially for those that don't know how to sew, so you should try it. If you love this video, don't forget to give my video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share this video to others, it may be useful too, and drop a lovely comment. See you in my next video. Until then, keep winning.